Hi, collective, how's it going? Show them all this time. No more schooling, just walk the line. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. I've been through it, I watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time. Had to get a little feisty there. I got some real good messages from the Spirit for you. So today, love all of you. Thank you for hitting play on your device. Chief Joseph is in the forefront of my mind and his tribe. And how this started, what, 1850s? All the way to when they made him surrender, 1870s. I mean, it was a long process of treaties and agreements. Like, we're going to put you here, we're going to put you there, we're going to move you over here. And every time they moved them, the quality of the situation got a little less grand. And they endured, right? But especially in the 1860s when they found gold. The government found gold on one of the reservations. Well, that kind of changed the game, right? And it got dirty. It got dirty. The fight got dirty. So, I don't think the Indians would have even dug up the gold, or if they would have dug up the gold, probably would have reinvested it for the quality of the land, to invest in the land, because they lived off the earth. They had horses, a lot of horses, and they learned to breed those horses in a special way that the Appaloosa, the spotted horse, became one of the best warrior horses breeds that we know today in the Pacific Northwest. So they used their resources to the best of their ability, and they created, a blessing for the planet. But at the end, he gave that eloquent speech, and he's a king. He's such a king. Chief Joseph, he's king, because he's like, I fight no more forever. And it wasn't like, hey, lay me down and just shovel the dirt over me. It was like, I am at peace with the source, that if this is what you want for us, I accept this peacefully. Because at that point, he saw the travesty over his people that he was leading, that were looking up to him. And he was peaceful with it. He was like, I'm good. I'm good with your decision. Today's judgment day. And I'm good with whatever you decide, because I fought the good fight. I fought the good fight. There's nothing else I can do. There's nothing else I can prove. It is what it is. So I thought that was such a powerful message to think about. Chief, I might even go on TV tonight and watch some movie about the Indians and the treaties and all the fights and the wars. It just inspired me to have such an awesome leader in our history, that if you ever want to know why people do what they do and how things happen, and just a side note on folklore, the other thing Spirit was talking to me about, I don't know if it's just a side for folklore, myth, but during the times of kings and queens, their servants used to be instructed to give them small amounts of poison in their food, so that their body would adapt to it, would fight it, would become immune to it. So these kings and queens, they were well versed at poison, because it was making them stronger in case somebody came along and put a whole bunch in their food, and they could survive it. So it actually helped change their DNA. It helped the cell growth to adapt to that poison in their system, because your body's amazing. Your body's absolutely amazing. You can stop smoking, stop drinking, what have you, and your body will repair itself. It's that gift from God, from Source. So any of you out there, collective, that feel like they're going to some pretty high extremes, like, I just bought this food at the store and why am I sick, kind of thing. Like, I'm doing everything I can, like buying fresh food and fresh water, and I'm not trusting what's in my cupboards. You're doing everything you can. It's just God's going to repair any damage that they try and do. So, God be with you. Stay strong. I know. It's a hell of a fight. It's a stupid fight. It's a stupid fight. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Gosh, these cards want to talk. What'd you do? What'd you do, collective? Have you been doing some warrior praying? You know, I feel your strength, collective. I do. I feel how strong you are, and I'm so grateful for it. I am so grateful for it. It makes me feel stronger together with your spirit. It makes me feel like no matter what tomorrow holds, I'm going to be okay. Spirit's also been giving me a lot of memories about my past and, there it is, boom, about the people in my past, and I have lived an awesome life. I really have. And it had nothing to do with where I was or how much money I had at the time. It had to do with the people in my life. They were kick-ass. And we just want to lift up those that maybe made poor choices and are under judgment. Like, lift them up. Like, whatever happened or whatever corner they were backed into, like, I am so sorry that you felt like you had to make that choice and create chaos around you and sadness. And we want to lift them up. It's not like just, we want to destroy him, get him off the planet. Well, yeah, but before we go there, let's lift them up. And let's have God work with them a little bit, because there is some level of, I want to know why you did what you did. And we never know someone's situation. We never know how high the stakes were and why they doubled down. We don't know. So, all right, this is what the card's telling me. Alexa, play Tulsa Time. Again, I love that song. So we've got, there was a stalemate. But the crossing card is patience. I really feel like we broke through this, but I'm always like a couple days ahead of things, and that may irritate you as well. Like, you get these downloads and you're like, well, it must happen. Let me look at my window. And it never happens when I read it, because I'm always a couple days ahead. But it looks like there is a stalemate, but Spirit's asking you to stay strong. And I think what would help these investigators, honest to God, is if they are not a rock, if they are constantly moving and nervous and what have you, and they can't sit still, it's their conscience dealing with them. It's their conscience dealing with, shit, what do I do? If you can just find somebody in their home sitting, chilling, singing, talking to themselves or what have you, that's not a crazy person to me, because A, they can stay put, they don't need to go anywhere, and B, they're happy, they're content, they're living their life. So I would assume that these other ones are just racing around like mice, just like, holy shit, which way, calling people, hiring people. It's like, holy damn, you're a network. So we are, we're unconscious of this. This is the unconscious part of the board. So there is judgment going on right now. So we may not have the click of the cuffs yet, but we sure have a decision by the universe that this is what's going to happen. Amen, right? Amen. We are headed toward this. Chariot, that's going to be pretty quick. That's going to be pretty quick movement right there. Boom. Get your seatbelt on. Remember, I warned you. I said get your important things together. Okay, just have them at your fingertips, like, so you know. You know, you know where they are. You can grab them, because you don't know what's your part in this. Okay. We are moving away from maybe things that were manifested. This could have been a good lower vibe manifestation. This could have been a higher vibe manifestation. But we're moving away from the magician's efforts. This could have been black magic. Shit, we don't know, right? Toward an announcement. Doo-doo-doo-doo. The horn, right? Did that look like I was drinking something? I don't drink, but, yo, if you need a drink, take a drink. God damn, you probably earned it, right? Go and relax with a drink. But this person's going to announce a lot of stuff, and I've caught a couple of readings this morning about media and things like that, so this is good, because that's what we're headed toward. And we're also headed toward, somebody's not going to be happy with the announcements. They're going to be like, I cannot believe this happened this way. Unbelievable. How could this happen? Well, you know, we gave you a lot of time. like, I even felt like I was in a time loop the past couple of days because I'm like, didn't I just go through this? And God, Spirit was telling me that's so that they know that there is confirmation, because they had an idea, but the more that they let time repeat itself, see, it'll repeat. The same activity will repeat itself. It'll be consistent, it'll be precise, and they'll know without a doubt, okay, we got it now.
All right, you guys, so
it's that discipline. You gotta have discipline, right? You gotta run that track every day, whether you want to or not. It's just what you do. You gotta get on YouTube and do your video. It's just what you do. So people are seeing us as this nice. This is so cute too. Somebody has a deck of cards out there, and they're really cute. I don't know which ones they are. I think they have African American people, and they're just really like folk art. It reminded me of folk art when I saw these cards somebody was using. And I was driving down the road today, and I looked over, and there was a lady in her garden right out front, and she had her little hoe or whatever, and she was looking down, and it looked just like the Knight in that deck of cards. I was like, oh my God, that's her. It was almost Spirit's confirmation, like, that's who you are. Like, because it was a live it was just a live version of that card, and that woman out there in her garden with these pentacles, and I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I got another sign today when I was out and about. I do laundry for this little sweet lady, and tomorrow's her birthday, so I get her birthday card. But I was doing laundry today. When I got in my car, the gas light came on, and I was like, that's really strange, because I swear I had a fourth of a tank of gas, but I was like, okay, whatever. And I'm driving thinking, are those motherfuckers siphoning my gas? Like, did they? And I was like, when I got out of the car, I was checking my tires and shit. I'm like, really? Like, seriously? Like, I don't go anywhere. Like, I rarely do anything, but to go to the level of draining my gas and like, but I got back in the car after I had finished the laundry, and I started down the road, and I looked down, and the gas light was off. It was totally off, and I was fine. Like, it was above the E to the point where, okay, I know I can get home, get the money, go to the gas station kind of thing, but it was almost Spirit, like, wanted to make sure that I was well aware, like, you are good. You can keep going. I was like, thank you. I kind of like to go to Chevron and get my gummies. Okay, so this is in the position of hopes and dreams. So, lovers, are you hoping and dreaming for love? Probably, it's more of a hope or fear of a decision, because, like I said, you got two places, two people. So, I'm just going to hope for high vibration. I'm going to rebuke self-doubt. I'm going to rebuke any kind of doubt in this home. And I'm going to just keep moving toward this envision of, hey, myself is just as important as that other person over there. This is you, this is them, but I am just as important and valuable as this other person. Like, there's no, like, oh, I feel bad, or I'm less of. No, you are just as important as this other situation. So, probably trying to get you to tune into that too. Like, take some time for yourself and love on yourself, empower yourself, set those boundaries, those really healthy relationship boundaries where, this is where I'm at, respected, you do you, I do me, and I think you'll be stronger to move forward if you set those boundaries too. And a lot of us got to this situation because we didn't have boundaries in place. We just were so kind and loving and nice that, oh, okay, yeah, I'll let you come over. Oh, yeah, I'll do this. And look where that got you, It's like, hell no, don't come near my house. Because now like, it's okay to have boundaries. It doesn't make you a bitch. Who cares if they see you as a bitch? It's like, yo, I'm good, okay? That's so healthy. And it's self-love, too. This is the end of it, the Emperor. May he come in all glory. With the helmet of salvation, the shoes of peace, the sword of truth. May he come in all glory, and I trust in all my love and strength that God's judgment is what's meant to be. So I love you. I hope you have an awesome afternoon. Goodbye.